Alright. Get your chalk out. We're about to draw some demonic circles. Open textbooks to 182. Secret spells of Baphomet. Turn to page 394. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Hold on 1 second. I close my door. Here we go. Hey, Brady. Oh, Bray, sorry. Brados. Sorry, I misread your name. But yeah, we are playing Minecraft today. I'm sorry you had to miss it, but, I ended up finishing Paper Mario, last week. I beat the Shadow Queen. Shadow Queen's hard. You know, the first time you fight her, yeah, I finished Paper Mario on New Year's. So it was New Year's, not New Year's Eve, but New Year's Day. So the night of New Year's Day, I ended up finishing Paper Mario. Yeah. It was fun though. There ended up not being as much left. So I probably should have ended the first stream I did a little earlier, so I had more to do. But it happens. Shadow Queen's difficult though. I don't remember how. So the first time you fight Shadow Queen, you can't kill her. She's just, you know, she's going to basically stop you. But what happens is then like everyone gives you like a huge bonus, like all the crystal stars go to like all the different villages you've been to, all the different areas you've been to, and then like their morale lets you fight her. And she's not easy. I think I somewhat got lucky because I did beat her the first time. Who did I have? I think I had Madame Flurry as my partner for the fight. Because what I did was every time she would summon her, oh no. Well, so one thing, actually no, I don't think I had Madame Flurry. No. I had what's her name? What's her name? Vivian. I had Vivian because Vivian, she, you know, the Shadow Queen does all that damage, right? She charges up and then she does like a huge amount of damage. If you use Vivian, you just dodge her attack completely, and then you don't take anything. If you keep using Fiery Veil, is that what it's called? Fiery something. Fiery Jinx, I think is what it's called. Then you just keep clearing her arms, and you'll be fine. But every time she charges up for that super attack, you have to use Vivian. Hey, Clockwork. Oh, okay. So you are using Vivian, yeah. Hope you're doing all right, Clockwork. Just about to start some shadow magic. tonight I'm getting into a new a different spellcasting mod in Minecraft. So lots of spirits and demon summoning. Yeah, also make sure you have enough health items and flower power too. Cause you know, you need a lot to keep up with her. I had like I don't even remember. What is it called? There's the really powerful health items that are made. They're like called like the specials that have 40 health, 40 flower, and they're really good. The fire pops are really useful. You know, just having everything. Ooh, Total War is very fun. Playing the Master of Shadows. I guess we're you and my friend, your friend and I are delving into dark powers. I have not played Total War in a long time. Good game, but battle simulators are, they're like Civ for me, but like I used to have a computer that couldn't run them because they sucked. They sucked so much CPU and GPU power out of my PC. I could barely run them. Just so many units on screen at once, it's insane. I played, ooh, that's cool. Hi, Choco. Welcome to the stream. Oh, she is hard. I wish you luck. I'm trying to think of, I'd say maybe go back and see if you can't get some more of the whack-a-bumps, and turn those into, like the better health items. Because that's what I had to do to make sure I had enough health to survive. And also having shooting stars and having your star power all the way up. So, you know, in Key Hall Key, there's that guy, that little, where is it? It's on the main island. Like, if you go left from the village, there's this guy at the top of the, of the, not the top of the island, but like if you go all the way back to the back part right by the coast, there's this guy who shows up, and if you hit him with a hammer, he looks like a little whack-a-mole. And if you hit him with a hammer, he gives you a whack-a-bump. And you can get like 6 or 7 of them, I think, for the whole game. And they can become like pretty good healing items if you like cook them into other stuff. They're already pretty good already, but they could be even stronger. So it's on Key Hall Key though. Alright everyone, it is time to get magical in a dark, emo, demonic way. Close Call is not bad. I don't think I had Close Call. I don't remember what I had. I had a bunch of stuff that raised my attack power. Alright, there are a few things I do want to mention I did off stream. As always, there are a few things I do to kind of prepare, because I don't want to be grinding and stuff for items and materials beforehand. So I kind of try and streamline it a little bit. So I'm mainly focusing on the content of the mod versus getting all the items to do the content for the mod on stream. So let me show you guys where I'm at. So as always, I continue to farm over here. building up lots and lots and lots of Botania stuff. I have like 1 billion mana. I'll show you. So this, let's move some stuff. This, and this are all the mana I've been collecting over like I don't know how long. I think it was probably maybe 2-3 hours of playing off camera. So this is about the equivalent of 1, 2, 3, 4, probably about 5 million mana. 5 or 6 million. And what is it? A Terra Steel is 500,000. So I can make probably, yeah, I mean 10 Terra Steel with just the mana I have on me. Not super interested in Terra Steel right now though, because I think we have plenty of items for Terra Steel. Made of Terra Steel, I should say. Because we're not really focusing on Botania this time. Our goal is to get into a new mod, which I've kinda started before, but I haven't really like, got into it. Where's my other? There it is. Let's clear. Let's move all these in here. So we are getting into occultism. Why am I so slow? Oh, I still need them. Hold on. I still would need one of these. Take this one. There we go. So I've been doing a little bit off camera. And one thing I've done off camera is done some of this stuff for this other mod called Malum, which will be very useful for getting into occultism. I'll show you in a second. So in Malum, you need this crude scythe, which is not very difficult to make. Let me show you. So it takes processed soulstone, iron, and sticks. Processed soulstone, you just smelt it. So we have a bunch of this raw soulstone. So I just smelted a little bit of it, made this crude scythe. And basically what this does is if you hit an enemy with it and then kill them within a few seconds, they'll give you those like spirit crystals. Let me show you. These things. So the earthen spirit, wicked spirit, infernal spirits, sacred spirit, all of those are specifically attained by hit an enemy, kill it in a few seconds, hit an enemy with this, kill him in a few seconds, and you'll get this. And these are really useful for something called spirit infusion. And again, it's a Malum thing. So it's, you use this altar. The altar is pretty cheap to make. But what the altar does is you can use it to make a bunch of items. And some of those items are useful for occultism. Some of them are just useful. One of the things we eventually need to do, and well, our main focus today is going to be occultism. We will do a little bit of Malum because we need to get an item. We need to get chorus fruit. So we go to chorus fruit. Chorus fruit's not simple to get. It's not like you can just go to the end like you could in vanilla, like you can in vanilla Minecraft and get chorus fruit. You have to use the spirit infuser, the spirit altar, and make it. And once you make it, then you can just grow it and you'll be fine. So we'll get to that at some point. I think there are still a couple items that the altar can get us in occultism. I'll have to double check that first, though. Hold on. Let's open our progression, Spiritology. So the first thing we need to do is we've done this because we had to do it for some really early progression. So like way back here, we used the Spirit Fire, this Spirit Fire, to get some items and basically like turn some items into other stuff. But now we need to get otherworld saplings, which we can do through a fairly easy process. So I'll show you what I mean. I'm going to grab, where are they? A Demon's Dream Fruit. This is what I need. So we've been growing these and we haven't done anything with them. Well, now we can finally do something with them. So when I eat this thing, my whole vision is going to change. And if I break a tree, like an oak tree, while in like the vision, I'll get otherworldly saplings. I should. Or has this changed? Oh, I guess the mod pack changed it. Okay. That's how it's supposed to be. Let's see what it says. They must have changed it. Let's see. You embark on a transformation journey. Carefully toss the assignment chosen. Okay. Oh, I get it. So instead of eating the fruit and breaking the tree, you just throw the sapling into the spirit fire. So let's get an oak sapling. Oh, we already have an oak sapling. One thing we need, there it is, the fire sticks. Let's get a block of charcoal, I think. I think that's what we need, right? Or is it netherrack? It might be netherrack. Let me see. Let's try netherrack. We need something that will burn indefinitely. And I think netherrack will work. So we're going to do our occultism stuff over here. So let's break this. Put the netherrack here. Just double check to see how you do this. Oh, I see. So we need one of the demon's dream fruits, which is what I was talking about. Let's take some of these just in case we screw it up. And we throw this here. And then we use the fire sticks. And there we go. Spirit fire. Now hopefully, I think this will burn forever. So what we need to do is throw this in here. And that didn't work. Oh wait, no, it did work. It's like a special oak sapling now. It's an otherworldly sapling. And we just have to plant that. Yeah, I see. So we need to get andesite. I'm going to complete the quest first. So it's just kind of showing us how to get that. So stone becomes andesite. It's very pretty. Where is our stone? There's our stone. And then, what was the other thing we needed? Black ink. So we can get it from black petals. I don't know if we have any black petals. We can check. Yes, we do have a black petal. So if we do this, we'll get black dye. And then if we go back over to the spirit fire, and we throw spirit fire here, get the black ink. Luckily, this fire doesn't damage us, which is very cool. That's the benefit of the spirit fire, is it does no damage. And then we need to throw the stone in here. And that gives us other stone. So with that, we actually get the storage system for free. So I didn't realize that this whole time. You get the storage system for free. You don't get the upgrades for free, but you at least get the base storage system for free, which is very cool. So we will work on the storage system. Not today, but it is something we'll do in the next couple episodes. Because today, we need to get set up for demon stuff. I'm going to put this in our occultism chest. Let's do this quick, let's do this quick thing really quick. Quick thing really quick. Very, very, very good, stuff there. Grow this, break the flower, grab the flower, and complete this quest and get more ink. And now, I'm going to turn these back into petals. We have some black ink, which we can use for other stuff. For the moment, we don't need it right now. Let's clear my inventory. My inventory is full of stuff. Do I already have, yeah, I've already got saplings in there, and I've got a tree planted. I'm gonna get rid of these. I'm gonna get rid of the living rock, which can go in here. The smooth basalt can go in here. Other stone can go in here. Stone can go in here. Food. The eggs can go in here. Should get one more chest. Oh, whoops. Sorry. Let's put a chest over here with some stuff that we could use. But this. That should be fine for now. Oh, the dream fruit. Let's put the dream fruit in here too. Okay. I'm gonna kind of follow the tutorial here. Oh, I see. So you have to... Got it. That's when you... Okay. So... I'm gonna clear some of these trees. So what you have to do is you have to plant the specially transformed oak sapling. It's not going to be any different in the regular world, is what I'm guessing it's saying. So we need to grow this. And now we eat the fruit. Doesn't look any different. Hold on. Let's read that again. That's weird. It didn't work. Let's try it again. Let's throw a sapling in here. Let's try growing it. Do you have to eat multiple fruits? There we go. That's what was supposed to happen. Whoa. That was weird. Okay. I still just got regular oak wood. Huh. Let's try that one more time. Maybe there's something I missed. I do need to clear more of my inventory space because I do not have a lot of it. Hmm. Let's get rid of some of this stuff. Move this over here. Okay, let's try it one more time. Let's do a couple of them. And there we go. Do I have to break the tree with my fist? There we go. Okay, there we go. Okay, yeah. So I can't use that spell. That's what's going on. Okay. What happens if I use just mine? Okay. That works. I just can't use the fell spell for some reason. Yeah, it's very trippy. It's like, it feels like you're on 50 different kinds of drugs. Make a bunch of these. Because we're going to need quite a few of them. I wish they would just stack, though. I don't know why they're not stacking. Yeah. Okay, let's try it again. You don't really get saplings back. So you have to keep converting them, it seems. There we go. There we go. We got some otherworld, I don't know what I'm saying here. Otherworld wood. Otherworld wood. Otherworld wood. That is a tongue twister. So you get otherworld ash and other stone for free. I will take that. I'm kind of just going through this. We need tallow. We need to make a butcher's knife. It's fairly simple to make. Yeah. Get the iron and the 3... Oh, we already have 3 sticks. Cool. Take the butcher's knife. And then we have to kill an animal. I don't want to kill my babies. Do you get it from chickens? No, that's not right. No. It has to be specifically cows, pigs, sheep, llamas, horses. Yeah, it's for a good cause. I don't want to kill my horses. Here's what I want to do. I'm going to breed some animals. So I need to buy an animal. Common passive animals. Let's get some pigs. We have the carrots to breed them, so let's do that. Hello. It's time to bring you into the world. There you go. There you go. Get a little piglet. Fortunately, I have to kill the parents. I don't want to. It bred 2 babies. 2 of them. There we go. Got some tallow. I know, right? So I can get villagers, but I have to, like... I think you get, like, a zombie villager egg. And then you have to, like, convert the zombie villager into a villager. Which I can do. I just haven't done it yet. Okay. So we have a couple tallow. Combining burnt otherstone. So what is burnt otherstone? Do you have to... Oh, you just smelt it. So you smelt the other stone. Okay. And the ashes. How do you make the other... Oh, I see. So you burn the wood and through the spirit fire. And then that becomes the ashes. So if I throw this on the ground and I use the smelt spell... I just converted that all to smooth basalt, but that's fine. So you combine these two things. I'm guessing in a specific way. Oh, I see. So you need 3 of each. So you go whoop, whoop, and you get this. Impure white chalk. Then you throw the white chalk in here, and it becomes pure white chalk. A chalk brush, book and quill. Okay, so now we've got chalk. And if what I remember correctly, once you get the chalk, you can start doing demonic rituals. So you can start summoning demons. So you need a book of binding. It's not that bad. Pretty cheap, actually. We have a bunch of bone meal. So let's take some of this. Put some of this stuff in here. Just so we can get rid of it. And then we take this. And I think that's it. One, two, three, four. White dye. We got a book and quill, and we have the black ink. The purified ink, I'm sorry. Gotta be specific. It's purified ink. And that gives us a book of binding. What does it say about a book of binding? To summon our first foliate, you must obtain a book of binding. This book will hold the rituals and knowledge needed for summoning. Combine it with your dictionary of spirits to bind the book to one of your spirits. Once you have the book of binding bound, you can proceed with the summoning process. Okay. So let's go. Is there a book for occultism? I think there is. Yeah, Dictionary of Spirits. This is what we need. So let's read this book. I've never opened this book before. Third Eye, Divination Rod. To make it easier to get started, the materials obtained by divination now also have crafting recipes. If you want the full experience, skip the following recipe page and move into divination instructions. Okay. Otherworld materials play an important role in interacting with spirits. As they are rare and not visible to the naked eye, finding them requires special tools. The divination rod allows to find otherworld materials based on their similarities to materials common to our world. That would make sense if I was playing not in a specific map like this, if I was playing in an open world. The generation with chosen material in the movement is amplified. Okay. Makes sense. Okay. I guess we have to make a candle. So it's tallow and string. Before we can embark on the summoning of our foliage, it is crucial to prepare a dedicated ritual area. So, firstly, create intricate symbols and glyphs using the purified white chalk. These marks, known as the white chalk glyphs, will act as channels for the summoning energies. Take your time to carefully craft these symbols, ensuring their accuracy and precision. Okay. Let's first make candles. I think we need 2 more. Yeah. Throw this in here. Beaver familiar. Those. We need 2 more tallow. So we gotta go kill another pig. Sorry, baby. We go kill ya. Well, there's so many pigs. Oh no, don't kill the baby. Don't kill the baby. I don't want to kill the baby. There we go. So now we need string. Oh, 2 more. There we go. If we open our book, to call forth a spirit, to call forth a spirit, a book of binding must be used in the ritual. There is a type of book corresponding to each type of spirit. To identify a spirit summoned, its name must be written in the book of binding. Okay, yes. Okay, Choco. Well, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Hope you have a good day at work tomorrow. I wish you luck. That means they are not relevant for the recipe as long as you have the right spirit type in your book of binding to be used. Okay. I know how to... Yes. Add the name of the spirit to summon your book of binding by crafting it with the dictionary of spirits. Oh, so it's a random spirit? It's not the same one each time? Canorned. Okay. Oh, I see. So basically there's different types. And then... it just gives them a random name. Gotcha. Okay, so how do you do this? To summon spirits from the other place in relative safety, you need to draw a fitting pentacle using chalk to contain their powers. White chalk, yes. Right-click on a block with the chalk to draw a single glyph. For decorative purposes, you can... Okay, yes. Understand that. So... I need to make a sacrificial bowl. Do I have to make a golden one? Almost seems to hint that I need to make a golden one. Yes, I need to make 4 regular sacrificial bowls. Let's make some cobblestone. That should be enough. Can you just smelt cobblestone? No, it has to be regular stone. Let's throw all this in here. One, two, three, four, 5. And then we need a golden one. Let's take 8 of these. Make a golden bowl. And that will get us... Oh, some more cows. Okay, cool. I think now we're ready to do the ritual. We're gonna do the simple one over here. Let's read the book. These pages will walk the gentle reader through the process of the first ritual step by step. We start by placing the golden sacrificial bowl and drawing the proved pentacle AVR's circle, as seen on the left, around it. Okay. Only the color and location of the chalk mark is relevant. Okay. Next, place at least 4 sacrificial bowls close to the pinnacle. They must be placed anywhere within 8 blocks of the central golden sacrificial bowl. Okay. Now it's time to place the ingredients you see on the next page in the regular non-golden sacrificial bowls. The ingredients will be consumed from the bowls as the ritual progresses. The crusher is a spirit summoned to crush ores into dusts, effectively doubling the metal output. Oh, that's cool. So you need a raw gold, a raw iron, a raw silver, and a raw copper. So I need to use my thing that I haven't used in a long time. Ritual recipe pages such as the previous pages. Okay. Yes. With the bound book. Okay. So let's do this here. I think we have enough room right here. So... So now we use chalk, right? So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And now we place our candles. And then we place our 4 bowls. Now we can't do the ritual yet because we don't have the raw of each of those. I don't think. We have a raw gold, so that's nice. We have a raw silver. We need a raw copper, and what was the other one? Raw copper and iron. Put some of this away. Still have a lot of materials. Let's go ahead and spawn some cows. We need to separate the cows into their own pen. That's what we need to do. So let me get the fences. Okay, you guys can go over there. Cow can be separate. I'm gonna put... No, move. Move, piggies. Move. Out of the way. Go. Leave. Leave. Oh, I see. Need to put these like next to each other. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do this. There we go. Now each of these guys can use a gate. There we go. Spawn 2 more cows. Now we do need more cobblestone because we need to get the other materials. So let's get some more cobble. Whoops. Move this back over here. Oh, we have a ton of stuff that can be replaced here. Let's get rid of some of these trees. As soon as we start placing these, we're going to start converting, so... Well, they should. Oh, because we haven't linked them together yet. I forgot we haven't linked. Here, I forgot to link the flower. As soon as I link them, though, they're just going to convert instantly into... It's insane how fast they are. I did not mean to do that. Oh, I haven't gotten raw iron before? I thought I had. There's no way. Oh, it's for the task for doing this. Gotcha. I got it. Well, the second I start placing some more materials, they'll just convert immediately. It's nice that it's quick and snappy. Do I have smelt? I honestly need a version of smelt that's not gonna... Let me create that. So touch. Smelt. Amplify. Then I'm gonna call this one smelt AoE. No copper, surprisingly. Don't I have a mine AoE as well? I have fortune mine. I forgot about that. Put some more stuff away. Oh my goodness. I have no room. Got another ender chest, which is very nice. Okay. We have... I'm gonna drink this potion of mana regen. To get my mana back faster. This is taking a while. We got some good stuff out of that. We still didn't get copper, though. Let's see. The crusher's really nice, and the conversion's cool. What we really need is like a spell to place a whole bunch of them. We need an AoE mine as well, which we surprisingly don't have. I might have to move all my AoEs to a single book, because what I end up doing is I keep mixing and matching them in weird places. So let's make touch, break, do an amplify, AoE, AoE, mine. I don't know how big of the area is going to be, but let's grab another one of these potions, because we have a bunch of them. Well, we can make a bunch of them. We should grab another one, though. Oh, they might be in this pouch. Yes. Also, I don't need this gear anymore, so this can go in my gear here. Let's see if there's anything else I don't really need. Don't need these hexes anymore. Okay. Ow. Don't know what this cathodic gold is. Chthonic gold, I'm sorry. It's from Malum, so I'm sure you use it for something. Okay. Let's get some more. Let's get some more cobblestone. Oh, yes, we need to go back here. I was like, where are we going? No, it needs to be over here. I love that it's like just instant. How much do we have? Oh, we got tons. We're not running out of mana anytime soon. No copper for some reason. That's kind of unusual. We've got to eventually get copper, right? I just realized there's a really easy way to automate this. 2 spell turrets. One to place stone from an inventory, and the other to break it. Now, of course, you need to have it on a timer. With one timer slightly offset from the other so that, like, it places it, converts it, breaks it, and then places it. And probably some sort of switch to turn the whole thing on and off, but... Okay, we need more cobblestone. Gotta get a copper some point. Alright, how much do we have? Good amount. It's not a whole lot, but it should be enough. That's food. Why am I putting that in the minerals chest? Okay, let's convert this. Hopefully we get a copper. All we need is one copper. Then we can do our ritual. Oh, whoops. There's some copper. We do have another potion of magic regen 2. We just need more mana from Ars Novu. We just need more magic. Because these super high cost spells take way too long to recharge. I think after we do a few episodes of occultism, We should try and go back and do that Ars Novu dungeon before we move on to our next mod. There's still charcoal blocks in here. So I put some charcoal blocks in here before I left. So I had like maybe a little over a stack in each of these, and there's still like almost half a stack left. So that's been burning for a while. Okay, let's put some materials away. Nope. That. We need to condense these lapis into blocks. And probably this coal as well. Okay. So we need a raw copper, a raw silver, a raw gold, and a raw iron. Then, of course, our bound book. Let's put these things in their right spots. All right, our very first demon. Now we just have to wait for him to complete this thing. Oh, there he goes. He's taking the items. And last one. All right. Oh, there he is. Faldeldorn. Okay. So I guess he stays in this ritual circle. So I guess you just give him whatever you want to crush, and he'll turn it into dust. Oh, and the free gold ore? I'll take it. What does the book say? Here it is. So coal ore becomes coal sand, which I guess can become something. Can make more coal sand. Okay. Get copper sand. Okay. Iron sand. Silver dust. Yeah, okay. So gold, of course, becomes gold sand. So this is your way of getting... You're doubling a lot of your ores. Not bad. I think it's pretty nice. So what, you give him this, and then eventually he'll just turn it into what you want, right? How long does it take him? It takes him a while. Oh, he's making it. Very slowly. Very, very slowly. Wow, he is slow. Okay. So demons, of course. Okay, so you can summon them by basically knowing their true name, which of course you do through the bonding. Oh. So you can create unstable binds. Unstable binds. And those can be useful, I guess. How cool, though. Our very first spirit. It's very slow. Get wither skeleton skulls. Okay, so I guess you have to renew the spirits as well. Oh, so you have to make one of these. Not sure if it's worth making this guy permanent. Oh. You can modify them. To turn them into different ones. What's the... I wonder what the twerking area is. Useful that you don't need a train of hoppers transporting stuff and can carry. Okay. So we specifically did the AVR circle for the mining because we used the minerals, but if we used a different set of items, it would have been something else. Janitor. Oh, I see. Other stone trader. Oh. I might want this guy. Otherworld sapling trader. The Otherworld sapling trader will exchange such natural saplings for a stable variant that can be harvested by anyone. Oh, that's cool. That's way better. There's so many rituals. Object infusion. Dimensional mine shaft. The dimensional mine shaft houses a djinn which opens up a stable connection into an uninhabited dimension perfectly suited for mining. When the portal is too small to transfer humans, other spirits can use it to enter the mining dimension and bring back resources. This is one thing I saw. Will discard any items it cannot store, so it is important to regularly empty the mine shaft either manually with hoppers or using a transporter spirit. Spirits and lamps can be inserted from the top. All other sides can be extracted. Okay. You can get a foliate miner, so basically you can upgrade your miners eventually. Okay. That's cool. He's still going. You need so much room for this mod, though, because there's so many spells and there's so many rituals that take up, like, this amount of space. Hmm. Alright, well, let's see what the questing is. By harnessing the power of... Venture into the mystical mine shafts for precious resources. Yeah. But eventually it runs out. It takes purple dye. Okay. Oh my goodness. This mod is kind of crazy. It's pink ones too. Crushed endstone and obsidian. So it's like a stronger version. So you have to kill an Ifrit. Abra's open conjure. Okay. Oh, unbound. I see. So the only way to create an unbound one is through the Afreet like this, I guess. Okay. Oh, there's so many things. I guess next is figuring out what kind of gin I want. For more advanced rituals, the basic white chalk is not sufficient. You need to make better chalk. Yes. So impure white chalk with gold dust and glowstone comes that. And then impure purple chalk is crushed end stone and 2 obsidian. And of course the red chalk is that. Advanced summoners are used to see the other world to avoid negative side effects. Making your first pair of these is seen by crafting these goggles is a multi-step process described in detail in the entry about crafting otherworld goggles. Oh, so you can't get resources. You have to use special tools. This just seems like it uses way too much space. Gin operator, gin machine operator, gym crusher, clear weather and time magic. What's clear weather? Oh, okay. Hedron's lure attracts fully and forces them to possess a nearby creature. In this ritual, an endermite is tricked into spawning. Okay. Possessed skeleton? Will always drop a skeleton skull. Okay. Okay, so the first tier, the first line of stuff is like working materials. The second line's all possession. Possessed Enderman. I guess that's for always if you really need a Enderman. Okay, Dragon Familiar. You can get familiars, which is pretty cool. I need to look at this again. So this gets an Aphrait to possess something. A Guardian Familiar. Oh. So make an Aphrait, 4 diamonds, and 2 golden apples. Sacrifices a limb every time its master is about to die and thus prevents the death. Once the Guardian dies, the player is no longer protected. When summoned, the Guardian spawns with a random amount of limbs. There is no guarantee that a complete Guardian is summoned. Does it follow you around or something? There's so many familiars. Look at that. I see. So you use... Okay, I see. So you use the bottom one for the mining and fusing items and for the storage stabilizers. The top one you use for work related stuff. So if you want them to do jobs. Dimensional mine shaft. Mine shaft has a gin, which opens up a stable connection. Okay. Oh, I see. So you make a gin. Well, you make a spirit for mining, and then you create a dimensional mine shaft, and you put the spirit in the lamp on top of the mine shaft, and then the dimensional mine shaft thing, and then you put a hopper underneath. I see. Gotcha. Okay. Sorry, I'm looking through all of this, but I just want to kind of wrap my head around how this mod works. Deep ore miner. Madrid miner is the most powerful miner. Oh, that's how you get ancient debris. Okay. But you have to work towards all of that. Well, I guess we can work towards a gin and try and get... There's different colored candles? You can try and use this to make a dimensional mine shaft. Let's make a gin. So, I think we're kind of done reading through all of this. Because we've kind of read through stuff kind of non-stop. Let's work towards this. So to make a gin, an unbound gin, we need green dye. I don't know why I made that sound. We need green dye, we need a book and quill, and we need a purified ink. Green dye we can get from green petals. Also, how much mana do we have here? This is very full. We should try and save some of this. Pull some from here as well. Just so we're not overfilling these pools. Okay. Let's get these green petals. We have some. Turn these into green dye. Let's get a book and quill. Hey, Clockwork. Welcome back. We're about to make another demon. The black dye here is very useful. So we need a book and quill. So we need cab. Where are you? Where are you? Sugar cane. This is what I need. Kind of a lot, but that's okay. Let's make 3 paper. And let's get a string. Make a book. We need a feather, right? We have feathers somewhere. There's a feather. Isn't that how you make a book and quill? Oh, you do need ink. Okay, so I have to go... I have to go... I'm sighing because I have to find squids. I think I know where they are. So the book, so one of the progression books mentioned if you go into the water, you'll find squids. So let's go at the dorm portal. I'll save the experience levels for later. Let's go in the water and see if we can't find some squid around here. There's some squid, look at that. Take your ink, if you don't mind. Yeah, he's inking me. Look at that. This is kind of the first mod where we've had to go and fight squid out in the open. We got a couple. That should be enough. Because we don't need too much. Just enough to make our book and quill. A book, a feather, an ink sac. And we need one of these black dyes to turn into... Actually, we can probably turn a bunch of these. So I'll turn half of these into purified ink. And now we can make our book. And then if we combine this, we make the boo. Oh. Browerland is our demon. We got a demon. And now we need more materials, but speaking of that, let's breed some animals because we need tallow. There's got to be a better way to get tallow. I guess not. So let's breed some of these boys. Give them some food. Breed the cow. Breed the pig. And And where's our butcher's knife? Here's our butcher's knife. Oh, I'm so sorry. Thank you for your sacrifice. Goodness. Tons and tons of this stuff. Tons of materials that we need to kind of clear out of our inventory here. The ink sacs can go in here, that egg can go in there. That can go here, 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 here. And the bottle can go back in here. And this can go in here. Okay. So now, let's look at how to make this. So we need both white, yellow, and purple chalk to make this. And candles as well. They're different colored candles. Not sure if they make a difference. Doesn't really say how to make them. Well, I know how to make these. I just use tallow. We need 4 candles, 4 of those crystals, which means we need to get diamonds. I think we need more diamonds. We can transmute emeralds, which is fine for now. But we will need more diamonds. So we'll have to go into a dungeon soonish. Transmute. Okay. And then we need to throw these into the fire. And turn these into those spirit gems. Yes. And then we get the spirit attuned crystals. And what else do we need? A God-forged pearl. What is that? That looks cool. Look at that thing. I'll have to look into what that does. We have to make chalk, though. Impure yellow chalk is not bad. It's gold and glowstone, which is very easy to make. We have glowstone in another spot. Oh wait, no, we have some here. We have to make impure white chalk, right? Otherworld ash, burnt other stone. Let's burn this stone. Oh, we have to cook it, that's right. We have to smelt it. There we go. And then we have to burn this in the fires of Mount Doom. And then we can craft this. Impure white chalk. Glowstone. Gold. Impure gold chalk. We have to do the same for the purple chalk as well. So we have our Crusher Demon here, right? So I don't know how long he lasts, but while he's here, I can use him to crush this end stone. He will take his time. How do you make Eisnium? I've never seen this stuff before. Oh, he crushed some endstone for us. Look at that. Thank you, buddy. How do you get... Hold on. Maybe the book says something about this. Magical storage. Infused pickaxe. Oh, I see. Beyond Otherworld wood and other stone, there are also Otherworld materials that require special tools to harvest. This pickaxe is rather brittle, but it will do the job. Oh. So you make a spirit-attuned head for your pickaxe. After preparing the raw materials, craft and fuse pickaxe. Oh my goodness. So this is what I want to use my gen for. I gotta make an infused pickaxe. This is a rare metal that in the naked eye looks like a netherrack. Looks like netherrack and cannot be mined with a regular pickaxe. When mined with the correct tools, it can be used to craft powerful items. Okay. So since we're not looking for that, what is the... Oh, here we go. These ingots are unique and precious metal required for the most intricate rituals and advanced tools of occultism. However, they cannot be obtained through conventional means. Professor Sereth possesses specialized knowledge and expertise in the realm of interdimensional exploration and occult materials. Seeking their guidance will provide you with valuable insight and potentially unlock the secrets surrounding the acquisition of Eisnium ingots. Who is Professor Sereth? Oh, blood magic. I see. I see. Okay. The first time in a while I've encountered something where you need the other mod pack. Not mod pack, what am I saying? It's one mod pack. Where you need a different mod to unlock something else in the other one. In another mod. They've been pretty separate so far. This miner's key. Huh. Okay. This is interesting. There's no clear explanation as to where you can get this stuff. Okay, that sounds good. Hey, as long as you want clockwork, but thank you for stopping by and hanging out. Okay. How do I do this? So it says use blood magic, but I don't see anything in here. Every so often I have a stream like this where I'm having to really dig to figure out where to go next. I'm seeing these dungeon doors. Do I have to go into this hidden realm? Edge of the hidden realm. Huh. I don't know if this is what they're talking about. Hmm. He's still doing okay. Maybe I need to go to her? Well, let's try. I don't know if it'll make much of a difference. Doesn't seem to make much of a difference. Hmm. Oh no. I mean, my best guess is I have to get these keys. And I have to go into the edge of the hidden realm. And maybe that's where I get Eisnium from, but it's not fully clear. Let me look at the keys. Okay, so you can make keys and they're not that expensive. Nice! Clean teeth. Always good to have before bed. TB, Team Islands, home. This is tricky. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? How do you make... Look at an inversion pillar? How do you make one? I feel like I'm jumping so far ahead in this mod to figure out what this means. Yeah. I just didn't expect that, I needed this for this mod. Okay. Well, I don't know. Solutions. My question is... This is going to be... I'm guessing I'm just not ready for this. That I probably need to wait on that. Which is a little unfortunate because I was hoping to do more occultism stuff. So I don't think I can really do a whole lot more with occultism until... Yeah, I mean, I can make some stuff. But I think I might have to do blood magic first. So I originally thought I'd just be able to jump into occultism, but I think I have to do blood magic first to get to the Eisnium, which is okay. Blood magic is still demon-y, dark magic, so still in the same vein. I don't think I'm going to do that right now, just because I wasn't prepared for that. But what I can do is I am prepared to kind of do a little bit into Malum, because we need to get to this spirit altar. So if we can grow some of these saplings, that's where are they? Runewood saplings. Let's grow some of these. Let's use some of the wood. Oh, it knocks up this tree down too. Let's try and dump some stuff in here. I'll put the chalks in here for now. Okay, so we have some rune wood, and we can use the rune wood to make this altar. So it's runewood planks, 2 gold, and a processed soulstone. Let's make some runewood planks. And we have gold. Let's get our gold. And then a piece of the processed soulstone. We have quite a few of it, so we should be fine. So let's make this. There we go. Ooh, nice. Look at that. We get little pedestals. Then we get a vial of restoration. That's really nice. So now that we have this altar, I think there's one thing we have to do before we can really use it, though. I'm going to put the altar right here. Where is the book? Here's the Malum book. This is what we're looking for. Okay. This is the other piece of the equation. Use them items. Yes. I must lay the items I wish to infuse on top of it along with the appropriate set of arcana. How close do they have to be? 4 blocks. Okay. I have 4 of these. That should be fine. Let's put some of this stuff in here. And we will come back. We will come back to this, but we have to kind of detour a bit because we're missing an item that's kind of... whoops. That's in a different mod. We have to kind of focus on that first. Which is okay. That's fine. Happens sometimes. The one thing we need before we can do our infusion to make chorus fruit is we need to fight some skeletons. So I got, off camera, a skeleton gate pearl. And we're going to use this to fight and gain wherever they are. There we go. I need that scythe. Clear some of our inventory here. Yeah, classic off-camera stuff. I could, you know, that's actually a question I've been wanting to ask, is like how many people would want to see just me doing the stuff off camera? Just because, you know, it can be tedious, monotonous kind of stuff. That's why I haven't really done it on camera much. Although this session was pretty much me just kind of staring at a book for half an hour, so yeah, that's fine. Chat streams are always fun. So I might do some off-camera stuff. Not all of it, because there are times where I can do it when I'm not able to stream. I'm just like, yeah, I can do a little bit of it here and there. But if there are times where I'm like, I feel like I can stream, but I don't, you know, I don't want to like slow things down, you know. I guess I don't have to feel like I have to do that. I can stream the boring stuff. Let me try and clear some more space. I need one ring with me. Put the tablet in here, wand in here, book in here, that in here, that in here, that in here, that in here. Okay. Now, let's fight some skeletons. Let's set our spells first. That's it. Magic Missile and Heal. I don't think there's another spell I set here. I don't think so. Yeah. Alright. We gotta hit these things first before we can kill them. And there's quite a few of them. There's some. There we go. I'm getting a little bit. We need 16 of these. Almost have enough. Hit him. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. Alright, we do have enough. We only need one chorus fruit, so I'm kind of inclined to just finish these guys off. It's hilarious that they're fighting each other. We need a couple extra, just for good measure. Okay. Ow. It hurts. This is not as easy as the zombies were. I guess I could have gotten a creeper one. But I was like, skeletons seem like they're okay. I just didn't want to blow up my house. This the last wave? Yeah, it's the last wave. And there's a lot of them. There are a lot of them. Luckily, they're shooting each other, which is helping a lot. There we go. There's 2 more. Yeah. No, you could. That would actually be terrible. If I played this multiplayer and I had gate pearls, that would be awful. You could just like troll people with the gate pearls and just summon a whole bunch of them all at once. Oh my god, look at all the arrows. Look at all the bones. So many. Can I trade in the arrows too? I'll have to look and see. Also, where's the gate pearl? The other gate pearl. It's supposed to drop a smaller one. Where's the smaller gate pearl? That's weird. I mean, I got the amount of coins I need to get the gate back, but you would think that it, just like the zombie one, it would spawn a smaller one, a smaller gate pearl. That is very weird. Okay, so you can't trade arrows in. What can you do with arrows? Is there a way I can reuse them into something? I can make spectral arrows. I'll find some use for them. But I got the spirits I need. Yeah, that's true. Takes a lot of strength to pull the bow back, and that is kind of magic to make that work. I've tried doing archery, and it hurts to pull arrows back. Well, I guess it depends on the weight and strength of the bow too. Okay, I'm gonna put these arrows in here. And I have the stuff I need. Remember correctly, chorus fruit. It's arcane and wicked. 16 of each. No one mourns the wicked. It's been a long time since I've seen Monty Python. Oh, that's pretty easy. So you need 1 gunpowder. Singular gunpowder and a singular arcane spirit to make this stuff. So what you do that, and then you put a gunpowder, and then it makes the stuff. Whoa, look at that. That's cool. How long does it take? Oh, I guess I just have to wait. I guess. Let me double check. I mean, it might just happen while I'm waiting. Oh. Yeah, it just takes time. You get more hex ash. Very nice. Let's make this chorus fruit. So I have the materials for this somewhere. I don't remember where. I did this a long time ago, and I never finished it because I didn't want to get into the hex stuff. Is it in plants? Where did I put it? Okay, well, thank you for joining me, Clockwork. Hope you have a good night. Sleep well. Where did I put this stuff? I forgot. I made it, and then I don't know what I did with it. Did I put it in Malum? No. I guess I need to make more of this stuff. I have enough for the essences, so let me just make this. Actually, hold on. I'll do one of each. I think I have enough stone for this. I'm using my tongue a lot to go psst. That seems to be the theme of this episode. That's right. So I have to convert this. Kind of wondering just how much, how much essence is left in the environment, because I think you only get so much. I mean, maybe it just gives you an infinite amount, and just to make it easier on you. Oh, I might have made the purpur blocks, but I don't know if I actually made... Let me check. Yeah, I started making the purpur blocks, but I didn't actually make this stuff. So I'm fine. Okay. So now I need to go back over this way. And find these things, yeah. And put them here. And then these should turn into the thing. Come on. Come on. There it goes. Alright, now I need to use these chorus weeds. I need to get... What else do I need? I have an end stone. I need a blaze powder. I have an extra blaze powder over here. I'll just use that. And the blaze powder. And where is it? End stone. There it goes. Nice. Did that not do the thing? Oh, I guess I have to place it on the ground. So let's put some stone down. Just for the moment. Get more of them. Very nice. I don't know if grow will work on this. Oh, I need a better grow spell. Where is it? This is it. So it takes earth and that essence. I don't have that essence yet. I can make it. I just haven't made it yet. It's a snow block, a wild and horn, a wild and spike. Oh, wild and spike, right? I thought I had one. Look at materials. Yeah, I have a wild and spike. I can make this. I just don't have a tropical fish. Let me make a fishing rod. Didn't think I would need to make a fishing rod. One more. This is going to be really weird. I'm going to be fishing in this tiny little space. Oh, there's one over here. See if I can make this work. Yep, there we go. I need to convert you into a tropical fish. I need a snow block as well. Use the basalt. Ow! Hello? Hello, Mintui. Welcome to the stream. Playing Minecraft. Hope you're having a good night. Doing good. Well, having some frustrations with the game, but it is what it is. Sometimes there's dependencies that I don't realize, and I have to make some adjustments to what I'm doing, but it happens. Still a really fun mod pack. Come on, Snow. There we go. Thank you, Snow. Okay. So I've got Snow. I've got the fish. I've got the spike. I need a sugar cane. Wherever it is. Sugar cane. And what's the last one? Bamboo. That's easy. So, that. It's a fun, like, a lot of the time, progression tends to be really cool with packs. And I'm usually always okay with it. Every so often, though, you encounter a pack that, has a tough time, just kind of detailing what you need to do. And, like, you know, you can make things a little difficult if, like, it's like, hey, follow, you know, learn through the mod and stuff. But it shouldn't be like, one of the things that this pack does is it kind of gatekeeps you with specific things. So I have to really hunt to figure out what to do. One pack that's really good about keeping you informed and kind of telling you, like, you know, what's next is what's it called? Sevtech. Sevtech Ages is excellent. I do agree with you that there's a lot of packs that will make me mad. Oh, thank you for the follow, by the way. Always appreciated. Welcome in. I usually play Minecraft. I also play a bunch of other games, like I've been playing, I just finished Paper Mario Thousand Year Door, the remake on Switch. I'm kind of deciding my next game. Shouldn't take too much longer, but, for now I'm just kind of playing my Minecraft pack. I was playing Paper Mario alongside this, but once I finished up with that, I've been kind of moving to other stuff. Okay, so I need... And I like magic-based packs, and one thing that's really cool about this pack is it kind of themes itself off of Harry Potter. So it's got a really cool map, that looks like, you know, like Hogwarts. And it has, all these professors and stuff that teach you. Yes. So this is like the dormitory, kind of like where you do all your work. And then like you can go into, I'll show you real quick. So then you have this really, really cool like map here for like the school. The one big downside I'll say is I wish the mod pack utilized the map more. You don't really get to do much in the map other than specific things at the beginning. And kind of like you have to travel to like a couple spots here and there, but there's not really like a big reason to go. There's not like hidden stuff you unlock in the map that you can go to. It's very and maybe the final boss is hidden somewhere in here. Yeah, very much small area use. But there's not like a lot of utilization like I'd like to see, but it's still a really cool map. Like, you look out here, it's very Hogwarts. Yeah, it is. You do get to like spend a lot of time in your dorm. Like, this is really cool. Like I chose the fire dorm, so everything's all fire themed. I'm gonna make 3 of these. What else do I need for this? I need mage blooms. Hold on, let me grab those. One. Oh, that's wheat. So now I get the better version of grow. Let's throw this in here, that in here, that in here, these in here. Um, I used to play saxophone professionally. Um, I started back in middle school, like in 20. Oh man, when did I start middle school? I guess 2009, I think, was when I started middle school. Um, and so that's when I first started learning to play sax. And then I played all the way into college. And I did it professionally. So, um, I still it's been a while since I've played. So I think the last time I played was around 2019, 2020. Um, but I still love it. It's just been a while. So yeah, I actually I majored in music um when I was in school. Um I majored in music and entertainment industry. Look how many chorus fruits there are. So many. Yeah, and I double majored technically. So I double majored in um entertainment industry and saxophone performance. Hello, B. Good to see you. That's cool. So you said you played trombone for a while. Um Trombone is really fun. I had friends who played trombone. Did you did you didn't play just played in a small jazz band? Um was it just local friends that you knew, or was it people um people that you like that you met in school? We finally have a dragon's eye, which is very cool. I should sell this stuff. Give me one. I need to get rid of some of this stuff. Endstone can go in here. The bone meal can go back in here. Gotta clear my inventory. I have so much stuff. My goodness. Oh my goodness. Where do I put the stone? I guess here. Alright, that should be enough space. Let me grab all this flesh. Let me grab the flesh. And I'm gonna put it in here. I don't really have a lot of space to put it in here. Then let me grab the bones as well, because I can sell those. Alright, let's go sell our materials. Ooh, another blaze pearl. That's very nice. Look at this. Look at this. We shouldn't have an issue with ender pearls going forward now. Because we can just farm chorus fruit and make ender pearls. Do I need to break this again and put it back down? Wonder why it's not growing. Whoa. Why did it just break? Because local friends and some schoolmates and that ended up dropping it just because, okay. Instruments are tools of expression, but painting. Oh, yeah, I got that. That makes sense. Yeah, it's a lot of... I'll admit, it is a lot of work. Because especially when it comes to like keeping up with the group and trying to like do stuff with it, I don't disagree with you. It's sometimes it can be overwhelming. I just like to do stuff on my own now too. That's a good thing, actually. Diversifying and doing a bunch of instruments is really good, because that's how you, like, learn and understand, kind of understand it all, you know? Need to create some space. I think people who stick to one instrument do miss out on a lot, because you really need to know and understand how each instrument works. Or at least a variety of instruments, like at least each type of instrument. So like understanding how a piano works and how the fingerings work and what humans are capable of being able to play. And a guitarist or a wind instrument or different kinds of wind instruments, like saxophones are different from flutes, and the technique that you need to be able to play those. And violins and violas very different from being able to play like a guitar, because you have a bow and you have to learn how to master how to use this bow and create the amount of tension, and you don't even have frets, so you have to know exactly where to put your fingers, and that creates tuning issues if people are slightly different, and also the tension of everyone's strings is different. So it's like knowing multiple instruments is awesome. I absolutely think people should learn how to do different, play different instruments. Now, I will say, I think getting burnt out on an instrument is normal, but it is good to like have a couple instruments that are like your preferred or like best instruments for just if you want to play professionally. If there's ones that you enjoy more so than others, being able to stick with it for a little while just to get to a level where you're professional is really good too. But it's not easy, because like you said, it's just hard to stick with them. And yes, orchestral instruments are incredibly hard to tune. Actually, there's some other instruments that are hard to tune too. So like there's a lot of Chinese instruments that are very difficult to tune. One of the hardest instruments that I could think of is actually a kind of dulcimer. That's very finicky. I don't remember what country it comes from. I think it's some Eastern country, but if it gets slightly off, it creates a really bad dissonance. And so they have to be like perfectly adjusted and perfectly in tune. They're beautiful though. Violins are some of my favorite instruments as well. Where is this cellar? I keep forgetting where he is. I think he's way over here. Violins are gorgeous. And violas, cellos. I like bassoons and what are they called? Oh, I don't have those. Oh, I guess that's all of them. Sitars are cool, yeah. I actually don't know anyone who's played a sitar. I've known a lot of people who've played some foreign instruments. I've known people who played erhus. I've known people who have played bamboo flutes. I've never known someone who's played a sitar. Strangely. They're cool instruments. I like oboes too, but oboes are really, really hard to tune. Bassoons are awesome. Bassoons and bari saxophones. They just have such a unique sound that, like, sounds like you're sneaking around. Yes, harps are hard to tune. Because those strings, if they even get slightly off in terms of temperature or, it just messes everything up. Temperature, tension. If the bolt that's the knuckle that's being used to hold the string, if it doesn't hold as well anymore and starts to slip, then you have to keep retightening it. It's annoying. But they are gorgeous instruments. I mean, they're angelic sounding for a reason. Lots of coins. So we kind of got the thing that we really wanted to do this session. The thing I really wanted to do was, of course, get chorus flowers, but the other thing I wanted to do, which is kind of unfortunate that we couldn't really do it, was get more into occultism. But now we know that we have to go into blood magic if we want to go into occultism. So that's what we'll do next. I'll have to kind of reevaluate and figure out, you know, how I want to approach going into blood magic, because I wasn't originally planning to jump right into that. But we can't progress in occultism without blood magic, apparently. Because there's no way of getting Eisnium. And we need the Eisnium to get some of the other stuff. We can't make dimensional mine shafts. We can't make some of the higher tiered storage stuff. What is it called? Dimensional storage stabilizer. That's what they're called. To make the tier 1, we still need that stuff. And it's just a lot of stuff that have to connect. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of what's happening, is basically the mod pack decided to make certain resources locked behind other mods. So, and they don't tell you beforehand. Like, if I had looked, if they had been a little bit more clear, like, hey, you need to go into this before you can do this, then I would have. But they did not do that. So, unfortunately, I had to kind of stop where I was, because I got started on this mod, Occultism, and it's kind of cool. You basically summon demons, and these demons do stuff for you. But I can't really progress anymore until I get this medal, and I'm not entirely sure how to get it, because it doesn't explain that. Yeah, this pack has had some unexplained stuff, or stuff that's way more obscure, and you have to really kind of look into it to figure out how to get it, which has been very annoying. So, for example, this kind of hints like, go to Professor Seraph. It's like, who's Professor Seraph? Professor Seraph is the blood magic professor. So, okay, blood magic. Go to blood magic, and there's nothing here that clearly says, there's no quest that I could see unless I looked through every single one of these and read all of this that says, this is how you get Eisnium. So it's like, cool, I guess. And it hints somewhere in here. It hints like, oh, dimensional. So like, Professor Seraph possesses specialized knowledge and expertise in the realm of interdimensional exploration and occult materials. And the only thing that really talks about dimensions... Yeah, there's some reading. It's not too bad, but there is some reading. But the only thing dimensional that's like mentioned is here is two things. Something called the Edge of the Hidden Realm, and the Endless Realm. So I'm guessing, just guessing, that I have to figure out a way to progress through blood magic to get to this and go into the Edge of the Hidden Realm, and somehow in that there will be something that will tell me, or something will give me Eisnium in that. But it's not clear. It's not clear if that's the way I'm supposed to go. I just know I have to do blood magic stuff first. So that's what I have to do, unfortunately. But it is what it is. But big benefit is we now have chorus flowers. It's great because the chorus flowers will give us ender pearls. We have ender pearls, but this will give us more ender pearls and a renewable source of ender pearls because we are starting to get lower. So now we can smelt, where are they? We can smelt these dragon's eyes and they'll just turn into ender pearls, which is super nice. Very, very nice. Yeah, there are hostiles, but they're not in, like, the... Well, they're not really in the school. I'll show you. Like, the school doesn't really have hostiles, and the dorm doesn't have hostiles. What you can do... There's two ways to fight hostile mobs. So, you can buy these gate pearls with the coins that you earn. Oh. I guess because I picked up a gate pearl. But you can buy these gate pearls that have mobs in them, and then you just place them, and then they summon waves of mobs, and you can fight them. And you can buy them with coins, you can get coins by what I was doing earlier by selling like bones and flesh and stuff, zombie flesh. The other two ways to fight hostiles is if I go to the map, there's a region like right here, like this field. Zombies and skeletons and creepers and stuff have like spawners over here, and you can fight some of them if you want to. It's really for early game. There's no reason to go back here anymore. Because I could just spawn these gate pearls and they just spawn way more and way more consistently. The third way you can fight enemies is there are dungeons that you can go into. So there's a couple dungeons that are available to me right now. Both of them are from this mod called Ars Novu. So in this progression, these dungeons showed up. Yes, exactly. So the main areas are meant to be peaceful, and then you're meant to kind of choose to engage into fights or into dungeons, and then you go into them. You prepare beforehand. You go into them, and you fight enemies. You collect gear, collect loot, all of that stuff, and then you exit out of the dungeon once you're ready. Or if you die, you can die in the dungeon as well. So, or fight these gate pearls. So you summon the gate, and then enemies will start spawning in here. Then you just fight them, clear all the waves, and you get a whole bunch of resources that way as well. But otherwise, everything is peaceful. Nothing will attack you in here. Even at night, stuff doesn't spawn. Also, you might be noticing I'm flying. That's because, where is it? I have a Britannia headpiece. Britannia is another mod in this pack. And it's a flugel tiara. Is that what it's called? And basically it gives me 30 seconds of creative flight, which is very, very nice. And it recharges very slowly. So the wings on the bottom, I have those wing symbols over my hunger. And as those recharge, I can fly some more. So very cool. And it also gives me an actual like one wing like like Sephiroth. Yeah, I mean the amount of work it takes to make a mod pack is basically the equivalent of making a video game. Because I mean, my God, like not only do you have to make the custom content for your mod pack, but then you also have to like customize recipes that are already in packs. I mean, in individual mods, and then you have to like make resources from each mod work together. So you have to make them so that like certain recipes depend on other things in other mods. And so that means you have to customize recipes. Then that means also you have to disable certain things because there's going to be certain items that are too overpowered from each mod, so you have to disable those. Then you have to do all the custom actual gameplay content, and there's balancing you have to do. So I mean, it's basically like making a whole new video game. This pack, actually, I don't think they put as much effort into because, from what I understand, they took a lot of stuff from something called FTB University. So they basically just ported over some quest lines from FTB University, which is like another teaching mod pack. So it like teaches you how to use certain mods. I think that's kind of one way they saved on time for this mod pack. Yeah, but the difference is with this one is they added some extra custom content. So like they added dungeons, and they added like this whole like teacher's favor thing where you have to complete all these like more difficult tasks, and you like get these codexes, and if you get like all the codexes, you can go to the final boss or whatever. There's like a final dungeon, and you go through the dungeon, you fight the final boss, and you win, kind of thing. Very similar to like Vault Hunters. Um, but the real big benefit of this mod pack is to like learn all the magic mods. So like I've used a couple of them. So like Ars Novu I've used before. Um, I've used blood magic before. I haven't gotten very far in it, but I've used it, so I know how in general it works. But like, there's a lot of mods I've never used. Like, I've never used Botania before. I've never used Nature's Aura or Occultism. So it's like, oh, this would be cool to learn these, so that when I'm ready to go into a different pack, like, there's a bunch of other packs that look really cool to me, but learning the magic mods first will kind of help with that. Oh my god, look how fast these chorus fruits are growing. This is crazy. I have so many, and I've already got like a bunch more ender pearls. I'm gonna pick up these. I'm gonna grab a chorus fruit. So if I break this, will it drop the chorus fruit? No, it doesn't. So I have to grab the flowers. I have to pick up the flowers individually. Okay, make sure I have enough of them. Okay, I can just break the rest of this down. I have enough of them. Continue the pack on passion product. Yeah. Oh yeah. Like, they don't make any money. The only thing they can make money from is like Patreon. So if like they have a Patreon for their mod pack, they can kind of sustain themselves that way. Or if they have like some sort of fund me project, they can do it that way. But yeah, it's very expensive stuff, and it's very time consuming. It's all labor of love, because it's amazing that Minecraft mod packs have gotten to that point where they can just do insane stuff. Oh, I smelted this stuff. And there's an entire like company, Feed the Beast, which is based off of mod packs that are as big as video games. And they make new mod packs all the time. And they have an infrastructure. They have like a whole mod pack infrastructure for people to use. It's insane. It's absolutely amazing to me that mods are that. Are like that. It's just crazy. 4K downloads on CurseForge is like 6.9 and oh my god, that's tiny. That is very tiny. Yeah, CurseForge is also really interesting because Curse started as basically Discord. Like they had their own Discord platform, and then they got rid of it, and they decided to go straight into modding, and that's all that CurseForge is it's a platform to play Minecraft, and it's a platform to play other games that have mods in them. And I guess they get commissions for using that. You know, ad revenue, commissions for Minecraft for people to use that, or Yeah. I like CurseForge because it's very easy to like get what you want out of it. Um if you want to just play vanilla but you want to like have a really easy install, it's great too. If you want to have custom mods and just kind of build your own pack, you can do that as well. There's some bloatware-esque elements to it, so I agree with that. In general, though, I like that it's really easy to make mod packs with CurseForge, and it's very easy to download mod packs. So it's just like download an instance, it's saved like it's a video game, and then you just like open it up. It's super easy. And that way it makes mod packs really easy to distribute, because before CurseForge, I mean, FTB was kind of the only client we had to download mod packs. So it's, yeah, I don't know. I do understand what you're saying, because there's a lot of ads and stuff. And since it's part of Overwolf, it feels even more like that. I remember when CurseForge didn't used to be part of Overwolf, and then they kind of did that. Yeah, exactly. I think there are other ways of doing it too. Like there's other, like you said, other lightweight mod managers. But CurseForge is like the one where everyone uploads to. It's like the storefront. Alright, guys. I think I pretty much got what I want to do out of this. I gotta do a little bit of investigating into how I want to approach blood magic. I gotta kind of get my resources together so that I have what I need to go into blood magic. So I'm not just like taking a long time farming resources, stuff like that on camera, unless that's what everyone wants to see. If people want to see me just do streams where I'm farming resources and I probably won't talk very much unless people ask stuff. If people want to see that, I can do that, but I figured some of that grindy stuff I can do off camera, but up to everyone. Okay. Again, you're the second person who said farm streams would be cool, so maybe I'll do them. If I'm doing more grinding stuff off camera that I feel like, hey, I've got time to stream, I can do it. It just feels kind of weird that I'm kind of, you know, it feels like I'm also used to like YouTube content too. Because like with YouTube content, you have to really curate it. But you don't have to really do that with streams, I guess. You can just kind of chill, grind around, do your thing, and then just talk and chat and stuff. So that's fair. That is very true. I'll try it out for a couple times and see how it goes. Because I also have to build up my saplings, because I've been using these flowers in Botania to generate stuff. And I have to, and I use the flowers that eat leaves. And if I run low on saplings, I have to make more, so. Yeah, very true. Like I said, I'm gonna give it a couple tries. Well, alright everyone, it is time for me to get off. What is tomorrow? So tomorrow's Monday. I'm trying to think of stuff that I have to do. I mean, I have to get an allergy shot, I think, tomorrow. I ended up streaming pretty decent amount of time, 3.5 hours, so I cannot complain. So it's currently about 4 in the morning for me, 3:50. So 10 to 4, I should say. Um, I'm in Central Time and here in America. Oh, cool. Oh, you're up late too. I normally work nights, so I end up being up late. So that's why I usually stream so late. But since I don't work on the weekends, I end up this is my best time to stream. Oh, very cool. Well, I'm hoping you're enjoying your break. Hopefully you had a good New Year's, very good Christmas. Um I do stream other stuff other than Minecraft, but always feel free. Oh, yeah, cuz school got to get up at like frickin' 6 in the morning. 6 or 7, depending on how late the bus comes or how um you know, or if it's college, college classes are a little easier cuz you can kind of build your schedule and you don't have to be up quite as early. I remember there were days where I didn't have classes until like 11 or 12. There were days some semesters where I didn't have a class until like 1 p.m. So I got to wake up at like 10 or 11 in the morning, get ready, go eat lunch, and then go to class. And it was amazing. But it's actually kind of weird thinking about because I've been on a night schedule for so long. Waking up at like 8 or 9 in the morning every day seems kind of weird to me now. I think if I switched jobs, I'd get used to it, but I'm so used to night schedules now. So not like fully third shift because I don't work till 6 in the morning. I work until 2 p.m. 2 in the morning. But it is still weird to think about. All right, guys, it is time for me to go. I should stream next Sunday. Maybe I'll stream a little bit before then. Maybe I'll do like it just depends, but maybe if I have the time, um, I'll stream some over the over maybe like Saturday or something this coming week. Maybe even Friday because there's a huge snowstorm coming. And I don't and if it keeps me from going to work, I can't go to work. Um so but it's not coming until Friday, so I don't think it's going to be a big deal going into Thursday. Oh yeah, the snowstorm missed me too. Like the one that happened just now, but there's one coming in Friday that's also going to be really bad. Um I just realized I made like the like the sound that you make in Phasmophobia when like the ghost strangles you. Yeah, there's another big storm coming. There's a possibility it can bring snow as south as like North Alabama, Mississippi, North Georgia. Um, but it's still not like clear as to when that's happening. Or like how low or how high it's going to be. So we'll see. We're keeping an eye on it. All right, guys. I'll see you later. Have a good night. Have a good day if you are on a different time zone. And I will see you next time. Bye, everyone.